Dog Owner's Guide to Leash Training. Did you know pets can benefit your mental health? If you have a new puppy and want to learn how to train your dog to walk on a leash, we can help. In this video, we'll go over how to train a dog to walk on a leash. 1. Your puppy needs to get used to the leash and collar. Before you begin leash training, you'll want to introduce your puppy to their new collar and leash. First, place the collar on your puppy and the leash. Let your puppy wear the collar and leash for a short period in your home. Play with your puppy and give them a treat. Your puppy will begin to feel more comfortable with the collar and leash and see them as positive items. 2. Try teaching your puppy a cue. Dog owners will try and teach their puppy a new sound cue that will indicate food is coming. Others will use a particular word or a click and treat method. Make sure the method is the same. For example, bring your puppy to a distraction-free area while they're wearing the collar and leash. Make the sound cue. When your puppy looks at you or moves toward you, give them a treat. You may notice your puppy's looking for you after a few repetitions. While your puppy's wearing the leash and collar, make sure you back up a few steps. Reward your puppy when they reach you. Continue to use the cue sound and reward them when they move toward you. 3. Practice walking indoors. After you have taught your puppy to come to you, try to walk in a room that doesn't have many distractions. Seeing and feeling the leash will be a challenge for your puppy. Then, as your puppy returns to you, give them a treat. 4. Go outside. Once your puppy's used to returning to you indoors, head outside. Your puppy may get distracted by all the new sights, sounds, and smells. Keep the walk short, and remain patient. If your puppy looks like they're going to get distracted or run toward a new object, make the cue sound. Reward your puppy with a yummy treat when they turn and follow you. 5. What to do if your dog pulls the leash. If your dog begins to pull their leash in a different direction, stop moving. Stand still and don't move until your puppy returns to you. Don't jerk or yank the leash. If your dog tends to pull, you might want to look at getting a harness as an alternative training tool. 6. What about if your puppy lunges? If your dog lunges toward another dog or vehicle, redirect their attention with a treat. Try to divert your pet's attention before they see the distraction. Make sure you put enough space between the distraction and your pet. Some dogs will get startled or distracted by something new. If your pet begins to bark at other dogs during your walk, try to do the same thing you would when they lunge. Put plenty of distance between your dog and the other animal. Offer your dog a treat before they begin to bark. This way, they will turn their attention to you and not on the other dog. Over time, you won't need to use as many treats to distract your puppy. You'll want to pack plenty of treats. This way, you can help redirect your pet during the walk. You can also reinforce any good leash-walking behaviors your dog does. 7. Don't train your dog too long. If your dog hasn't been leash-trained before, make sure you stick to short and positive training sessions. Puppies don't have a long attention span. You will want to keep the training sessions short. Stop the training session when your puppy's still excited to keep learning. Don't stop the session when your puppy's drained and distracted. 8. Teach your dog to walk on a specific side. Teach your puppy how to walk on one side. This way, they don't end up tripping you later. Your dog shouldn't run back and forth from side to side. The left side is the traditional spot dog trainers choose. Otherwise, your pet will run in circles around you or keep moving back and forth. You could trip and get injured or trip on your dog. Make sure the leash isn't too long. Keep it short enough so your dog can't leave your side. Model where your dog should stand. Try to lure your dog to the correct spot with a tiny treat. Make sure you mark the behavior with a clicker or specific word. When your dog begins to understand, you can stop luring them. Reward your dog when they stay by your side. Reward your dog with a treat as they walk by your side. Over time, increase the distance that you walk and the treats your dog gets. Soon, your dog will form the habit of walking by your side. 9. Now you know more about how to train a dog to walk on a leash. We hope this guide on leash training was helpful. Now that you know how to train a dog to walk on a leash, start your sessions. Pick up plenty of treats and reward good leash training behavior. Are you looking for more helpful tips? Check out our resources on animals and pets at petmoo.com.